Gentlemen, when we started the 340 race, we have sorry for the delay, and we have a situation with the Portuguese Miguel Ferreira. Pedro Ramos, the Portuguese side, takes the lead, and he has
just behind Mathias Morel and Adrien Combe. Hello everybody, you have also Gabriel Benz, the French young driver with number 12, and the driving concept, the Palmi car, Anthony Dibodo, and also Romain Argou, yes, and it's Portuguese drivers leading the race.
Like yesterday, the Portuguese drivers, they started really well, but at the end it was a French driver with the number 19, Anthony
Dibodo,
yes. who took the win from Daniel Ferreira. They are following each other. Bernardo Belo is 8th. Romain Argou, so the teammate from Anthony.
You have an attack on the 69 drivers with Mathias Morel. He takes the inside from Daniel Ferreira.
No, Pedro Ramos.
Pedro Ramos.
Who is his father? Who is father of Daniel? That's why they have similar cars with inverted colors.
Yeah, and you are inside. You see also a big train going to start, and Mathias Morel didn't lose his start like yesterday, and actually leading the race. And we are going to 20 minutes, very intense, Thiago.
Yeah, it's a 20-minute sprint race here in Valencia for us, the Portuguese side, the Iberian side. It's the final round of the championship, and the leading driver has a problem, or it seems
weird.
like it. There it is. The slipstream here is really strong. That's why we see this big train of 340s. There are in total 29 cars.
Adrien Combes, we try to, sorry for the French, we try to be inside about Mathias Morel, but he didn't succeed, and Mathias Morel try again about the Portuguese drivers, and you see a lot of French drivers. I guess the Portuguese are a bit surprised for the start of the race.
Yesterday wasn't like this because they started with the qualification order. Today the top 10 is inverted, so the first drivers here are the ones that were inside the top 10, but on the inverted side we have the driver of the 69 car with his blinker on. He's not saying to Pedro Ramos just go this way, no. The blinkers are really close to the steering wheel here on the Caterhams. That's why.
Good big inside. Going up
he went for a bit of gardening there.
It's Romain Argou. Romain Argou tried to be inside about Gabriel Ben, but going to the grass, and superb car control for the French young driver. Also is leading the 340R French championship, and the number 69 Mathias Morel is also an independent, so he's not working with a team. He's only with himself. And for the little story, here in Valencia, it's a MotoGP track, and he was in the 20 year, in the 2000, he was also a moto driver in French Championship.
And Pedro Ramos goes on the inside for the last corner. This is a really tough corner because the car is leaning towards the right side, so he makes the braking really hard. And we have the top, I risk say, the top 20 all together, all forming a line, a slipstream line, which is really strong here. And we can see already Daniel Ferreira going in fourth. The Palmir driver, the number 33, is also a really big threat to Daniel.
Yes, big attack, and he's also following by Daniel Ferreira. He's taking the third place.
That's it. I think his dad saw him and opened the door, because Daniel is fighting for the championship and every point is precious. Let's see how this race unfolds. For the Iberian side, it's still a novelty, let's say. And a small touch, a small
Little mistake for Matthias Morel, but everything is going well. Well, as you start the live, Thiago, it's also the final races of your season.
Yeah, it is. We will find later today who's the champion, the second champion, because we already had the 340s last year. But like I was saying, this is a novelty for us, and the Palmir driver already left the chat, like we say online. He just went, and now he's trying to build a gap. Let's see if Daniel Ferreira lets him or not, but it will unfold. But for us, the Iberian side, we normally do not use these kind of tires. We are still learning, but the first time was in Porrica with you guys, and then now the second is here in Valencia. Let's see how it goes. We have Daniel Ferreira in front of the Portuguese side. Then his dad, Pedro Ramos, Miguel Ferreira, the championship leader.
Look at the train, look at how many Caterham you have in the straight line, in the slipstream, and Anthony Guibaudot
on the
tries.
Outside, let's see.
Yep.
Perfect driving from the Palmi driver and from Daniel Ferreira, leaving the space, the much needed space. But this is not good, because while they are fighting, Romain Arnaud is waving and saying bye-bye.
And I see, yes, Romain Arnaud is going to look forward and try to forget his colleague on the track, but Matthias Morel did a real defense.
Now there's no space.
Yes, good attack, and also
on the slide. Well done, Daniel. Well done. This is pure car control to focus on Daniel's, and I'm sorry that I'm talking a lot about Daniel, but he's really an amazing driver. He's the first year, like his first full year racing, and he's already this quick.
You mean it's your favorite driver?
No.
Oh, well, look at problem for Matthias Morel. Problem for Matthias Morel is probably miss a gear or something else, and he loses the contact with Romain Arnaud and other drivers for the second position. The number 69 is just behind, I guess, Bello, Bernardo et Axel André on the 9th place. And you see how many Caterham is a big package. Not the gap is not so far, Thiago, as you see on live timing.
No.
Only 10 seconds from the lead until the 22 place.
Yeah. This is normal on the Caterham racing. These cars, they make such intense and such passionate racing here.
Yes.
This weekend in Valencia, which is.
And the attack
is always nice.
With Anthony Guibaudot, and just behind with Adrien Combe. Anthony Guibaudot takes the second place, but good resistance with Daniel Ferreira, and very fair.
This is a deja vu from yesterday. They went yesterday. We didn't have the live stream, but for you to know, they went side by side on the last corner, and it was a photo finish race took by Anthony Guibaudot. With the number 19, and chapeau to Anthony. It was really an exciting race. And Bernardo Bello sliding. I think the pressures might be a little too high.
It's very hot on track here, Thiago.
Yeah. We have almost 30 degrees here in Valencia now, which is not easy for our drivers. And we see the second and third place drivers trying to close the gap to the first. I think Romain Arnaud is going to help his teammate, making a bit of teamwork. Like you said, I think it's Romain who's leading the championship, or Anthony.
I guess earlier Anthony said a message for Daniel to
let's go. Yeah, let's work together.
Yes.
And we have a French
problem
car.
With the 777, Benoît Farine, with the exceptionally team CCF. It was actually 14, but another maybe problem for the French driver. And for the fourth place, you have Gabriel Ben trying to resist face to Adrien Combes, trying
to break the slipstream. Yes. He's not waving because last night was a bit heavy on the drink side, but just trying to break the slipstream from his competitors. I drove a few cars, a few 340s myself, and I can tell you that it's almost 15 kph difference when you're on clean air versus on slipstream. So when you're on the slipstream from the car in front of you, you gain almost 15 kph, which is such a big difference in these cars that are shaped almost like a brick, but they are really, really, as you can see, fun to drive.
And it's also important. Look the gap between Romain Argout, the fight for the second place, and for the fourth place. They lose the contact, and now
it's almost like the Tour de France, you know. They start all together, and then you have the point guard who goes in front, and then you have a small pack, and then the big pack, which is the one that we are seeing on screen right now, with just 9 minutes to go. As you can see on your left side, we passed the middle of the race, the halfway point, and for the Iberian side, Daniel Ferreira is really comfortable in the lead.
He's actually the best sector one. Is in purple in 25.6, but the fastest lap of this race is actually Anthony Guibaudot in 1.50.
Anthony is really pushing maybe a little bit his luck on the track limit side, but when you're on the limit, it's like this. You can't predict where the car goes. We see Daniel Ferreira exiting the slipstream, but then he doesn't force the overtake because they want to work together to reach Roma.
The exercise for the two drivers is to reduce the gap between us and Romain Argout. Romain Argout with very, very consistency.
And now the fastest lap went to Daniel Ferreira, 150.4, which in the Portuguese Championship will give an extra point to Daniel, who needs all the points he can get.
And also in the Portuguese Championship is the second place will be
Miguel
Ferreira and
Bernardo Belo. Bernardo, who's from Portugal, but he lives in Madrid, so a couple of hundred kilometers from this racetrack, and he's also the head of Caterham in Spain. He is showing that the 340s are really, really fun to drive. Bernardo, who raced with us 2 years ago on the 420 class, he has a car, but he preferred to come and try the 340s, and he fell in love. Now we see Bernardo Belo on the outside. The next turn is to the right, but Miguel Ferreira has the corner. Bernardo Belo is not forcing.
Be careful about the turn 12. A lot of problems since yesterday, with a lot of accident of incident for every category.
And we can see that the fight for second place is closing to the leader. So last time they were 2.2 seconds behind. Now they can start to feel the slipstream from the car in front, and let's see how this unfolds. But to be honest with you, Quentin, it's going to be a teamwork between the Palmier drivers, like it was in Paul Ricard, and it's great to see that, and it makes racing even more fun. And now we see Kevin Embourg, the Belgian driver who races in the Iberian Peninsula. He likes the weather, that's why, and he likes the beer for sure, and the food, and he chooses to race with us. And now he takes third place against Miguel, which means that Daniel Ferreira is really close to get closer to the championship. Miguel needs to win, or at least be second to make his hopes alive, and he's leading now. I don't know by how many points, because I haven't did the math in on yesterday's race, and That's it.
Yeah, yeah. As we see with the live timing, Anthony Guibaudot is trying his best to close the gap. And yes, best lap, best sector 1 in purple, best actually second sector in purple. So Anthony Guibaudot is trying to push, and maybe the fastest lap for this second race of the day. You have also third race this afternoon. You will be, Thiago, with Vincent Beltoise, the professional driver, also the manager of the French Championship. So he will bring to you also his science of motorsport.
Yeah. Later today, I'll be with Vincent. Like you said, a professional driver. Here you see the two Palmeiras drivers fighting for the win. It seems that Anthony Guibaudot
Really best lap.
seems that he has the car set up to come alive at the end of the race. Yesterday was the same, and he can imprint a rhythm that takes the other drivers by surprise by the end of the race, and we can see the car always leaning, always sliding, and he left Daniel Ferreira behind. Now the gap is 1 point, or at least it was on the line 1.5 seconds, and like Quentin said, Anthony just did the fastest lap by a mile.
The gap is going to be close, as you see, Thiago. The car number 19 is trying to reduce the distance with the 33, and we see a lot of difficulties. A bit.
Romain is struggling with
Romain.
the heat on the tires for sure. We can see his car sliding a lot more than it was before, and the other way around for Anthony.
Yeah, Anthony is very fast, and is actually in the exhaust of the 33 car, and maybe we have a changing leader after the end. We have also
And
yellow flag.
something happened with Miguel Ferreira. Miguel Ferreira, who didn't appear on the on our picture.
Yes.
That's it for Miguel. That's it for Miguel Ferreira. Now Daniel can breathe in relief, because it's 0 points for Miguel.
And we have a
which means
change
that-
for the leader with Anthony Guibaudot who
And
passed.
now let's see the fight between the teammates. Let's see if Anthony. And I will ask Quentin, who's the leader of the championship for you guys.
For us, sorry, it's Romain Argout actually leader. You see with the yellow number, but maybe Romain waiting for Anthony to, as you said, it's teamwork. The team Palmeiras is have a lot of train about this situation, and yes, motorsport is individual, but you have a team, so it's much like teamwork.
Yeah.
With mechanics, with team manager, with driver, with coach also.
With like Quentin said, it's a team. I know that. It seems that the drivers are the star, but for sure every single driver is really thankful and always thanks his team, because without them they wouldn't be here. And for example, the Palmeiras or Daniel, that is leading the Portuguese, the Iberian side, couldn't have the car this well prepared. Now that Daniel passed Miguel Ferreira, Kevin is attacking Miguel Ferreira, who was stuck on the gravel. Something happened with a Portuguese driver, maybe a touch, but I do not believe. But maybe a bit of overdriving. And now we see the Palmeiras drivers fighting between them, which means Daniel Ferreira will try to close the gap, but with 1 minute left on the clock, it will be really hard, and Daniel only needs to end.
Last lap, Thiago.
Let's see how it goes. The difference between the cars are the numbers, and also the roll bar, the color of the roll bar with Palmeiras and their in this case the driving concept sponsorship with the pink, black and white.
The pink is fast.
Yeah, it seems that way. It really seems that the pink is really fast. As we can see, the beautiful scenery here in Valencia, our production is showing the beautiful scenery, and now he focus. And we have a car stopped on the inside of turn 9. I do believe it's turn 9.
Yeah, we didn't.
And let's see, he doesn't
the
bring
number.
a safety car.
But this is the last lap, so I don't no safety car for this race. But the leaders are now matching with the last driver, and they have to take lap, I guess, to Reddington Fraser. And they still the battles with the number 19 and the number 33, and just in third place Daniel Ferreira trying to keep the contact with the Paglia drivers. In fourth place we have also Adrien Combe on the background, and just behind he's just behind Kevin Hambourg and Bernard Bobolo.
Bernardo overtook Kevin, but don't worry, the live timing only refreshes when they cross the line.
So the end and the finish line with the Paglia driver. Who will win? Anthony Guibaudot, Romain Argout.
That's it. That's the.
And
the
this is Anthony Guibaudot, who finished first for the second race. It's also a double win for the Paglia drivers. The vice champion Academy 2023 win again also in Valencia behind Romain Argout, and Daniel Ferreira wins the Portuguese race.
Daniel Ferreira wins the Iberian side. Bernardo Belo is second. Kevin Hambourg third. In fourth, and with his best result of the season, Abílio Justo. Ricardo Felipe is fifth. Seventh and eighth, the two brothers from Speedy Motorsport, Guilherme and Gonçalo. Salvador Poça de Andrade is right next, and then Ugantão, and finishing Pedro Ramos and Miguel Ferreira. Something happened with Pedro Ramos, who didn't finish the race, so he stood. He abandoned the race earlier.
Yes. And for the French, Adrien Combe will be the third on the French race. Sorry, Mathias Morel fourth. Maybe a little deception for the 69 drivers, the independent driver at first. A very, very huge and strong start of the race. Gabriel Bain, ninth of the race and fifth of the French Championship, just behind Axel André, the CDF driver, the number 7. And this is.
And that's it. That's it for our live stream here for the first race on the 340s. Right next, if my memory doesn't trick me, and believe me, it's a bit complicated.
We have a lot of race today, Thiago.
Yeah. We're gonna have the TCR Europe live stream, and then I'll be back for the 420 category. From me, that's all. I will say goodbye. It was a pleasure being with you here today, and now I have to run to the podium. See you, and don't leave the live stream, because lots of exciting racings are coming up.
Thank you, Thiago. See you later.